Good morning. I'm Tracy Lynn. This is Hot Country Mornings TGIF. The birthday bash continues. We are live in studio with Keith Urban. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
Birthday girl.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Today.
Yes.
Amazing.
January 17th.
Came all this way to celebrate.
You came to my birthday party.
It's the only reason I'm in Canada.
Exactly. Well, talk about an exciting week. I mean, some people celebrate their birthday for a whole week, a whole month. But
What do you do?
you know what we're doing tonight?
No?
We are having an 80s party.
Oh, fantastic.
Everyone has to dress up.
What are you dressing up as?
Joan Jett.
Of course you are.
Of
That's
course.
awesome.
I have to. I got the wig. I have
That's
everything.
excellent.
So, yes,
That's
we're going to
great.
have a little bit of fun because winter babies, I mean,
Yeah.
after the holidays,
Yeah.
nobody wants to go out. Everybody's cold.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So you're
So-
going to make it happen.
We're going to make it happen.
There you go.
And the best part, we kicked off this week with the announcement of the High and Alive tour.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been a while since you've been on tour. I'm telling you, you've
Yeah.
made us happy.
Me too, because I love touring, especially Canada. So this
Yes.
is a win-win.
And you started off Monday night at the Horseshoe Tavern.
Yeah.
And we sent a Hot Country Insider, and I have to tell you her report back, Anna. She said that you smiled, but you've never smiled like that in so long. She said you looked so amazing up on the
nice.
stage.
That crowd was incredible that night.
Yeah.
And we, I'm in between band members right now,
Mm-hmm.
or a handful of them. So I didn't really have a full, proper band. We had a drummer who was filling in for us
Mm-hmm.
just for the night. No bass player. Haven't replaced my bass player yet. So it was just sort of a thrown together
Yeah.
band. And so I was a bit nervous, but the crowd was so supportive of everything. And we just had a good time.
They loved you. I have watched all the videos and what people were saying, and they just loved your smile. They loved to see you. You're back 100%. I mean, you didn't go anywhere, but you
yeah.
were so busy working on your album.
Yeah.
And then you had what with the
two
third
albums, really, because I scrapped one
Well, yeah.
to get to this record.
And I'm so fascinated by that story because you come up with an album, 13 songs.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't want this. This is not me.
Yeah.
What happens with those 13 songs? Are they going to ever come back into your catalog at any point?
Well, 4 of them made it onto this record.
Okay.
So there was 4 songs I really loved on the record. It wasn't so much that that the songs were
Mm-hmm.
not what I wanted. It was just that the album didn't have a spirit. There was a spirit that was missing from the record.
Yeah.
So I took the 4 songs I loved, things like Messed Up As Me and
Mm-hmm.
Break the Chain, a few other songs, Daytona, and then just wrote new songs around them. Chuck Taylor's was the first one, and then Straight Line, and we're off and running.
My favorite's Chuck Taylor. One of my favorites.
Thank you. That's the very first song we wrote.
As soon as I heard it, I'm like, this is my song.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
And of course, Straight Line radio right now here
Yeah.
in Canada, and we're airing it, and it's so great to
Thank
hear
you.
your voice.
Thank you.
With more music.
Oh, that's really nice. Thank
Yes.
you.
Can you give us the backstory, the story behind Straight Line?
It's it's interesting because it's a song that is about breaking out of monotony and routine and just getting some life back into your life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote it from sort of breaking out of this routine of this record I had just made, and I wanted to just be free again. It was of my. It's a weird story, but it was of. I tried to make a particular kind of record. It was going to be called 615. I've never done it before, and I just thought I'll put certain structure around me, and everything has to fit within this structure
Yes.
or this framework. And I thought it would keep me focused, and it ended up just making it very linear, and it didn't feel as liberated and free-spirited. So
Yeah.
I blew all that up, wrote Straight Line out of just pure liberation and feeling of freedom. And so all that spirit, I think, came out in that song.
Multi-talented guys, Hot Country Mornings. Keith Urban joining the party here on a Friday morning. Keith, when we saw you a few months ago when you were in Toronto and you were talking about how you come up with the songs, how you're coming up with the beat, I'm so fascinated how you cannot have an idea, but then all of a sudden you're sitting there and you just start playing and you've created this beautiful song.
Thank you.
I mean, that,
Thank you.
I mean, when your
Yeah.
storytelling is so amazing. Sometimes do you find it hard where you're pulling from different things because you this new album, High, you've taken us on a journey through each song.
Yeah.
How are you finding inspiration every single day? I mean, you're kicking off a new tour. You're always busy.
Yeah.
And, with
Well, the music does it. I mean, the music is, most of the songs start with music. The music is trying to say something.
Yeah.
It's the best way to phrase it. Straight Line started with the riff that opens the song. That's sort of just recurring, almost like a mantra.
Yeah.
The riff is like a mantra. It just repeats over and over again. It puts you in a trance, but it also made me feel extremely joyous. And a melody starts to come. And I made it, sun up and and what are we saying? What's this about? And words start to come, and then the song comes.
Wow.
It just sort of comes. Yeah.
You just made my day. You've made my whole life right now. I have like tears in my eyes because just listening to you and seeing your smile and your eyes light up when we're talking about music.
I love music.
Yeah.
It's my first love. My guitar is my first love.
Yeah.
These are my first loves, and when I give them the attention, they reward me.
Yes.
Yep.
And the new album, there is a story after story after story, a vibe. High out right now. Keith Urban going on tour, kicking it off in Toronto in June at Budweiser Stage. Tickets going on sale in just a few hours.
There. Such a great venue.
I was going to say Toronto. I mean, there is a love for Toronto from you.
Oh, yes, very reciprocal. And especially that venue, that Budweiser Stage. If you get a nice blue sky day, come on. There's nothing better.
You just painted the best picture.
It's the best. You're like, summer's here. It's all
Summer,
happening.
an evening sunset, and
Yep.
Keith Urban taking center stage. Absolutely incredible.
Very happy to do it.
Keith Urban, new tour, guys. Don't miss out. Tickets going on sale in just a few hours. New radio song out right now as well.
Happy
Straight
birthday.
Line. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Showing up for my birthday means so much. You were on my bucket list to talk to in
Thank
person.
you, Tracy. Oh, that's
So,
nice. Thank you.
Check. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We'll do it again.
I'd love to. I can't wait. June, Budweiser Stage, Keith Urban. You're coming back.
Yeah.
You got 8 shows in Canada.
8 shows, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And the tour is really aptly named. I mean, our whole intention is to make everybody feel high and alive.
High and alive, and I love that because high takes on so many different meanings.
Sure.
And when you are listening
There's no
to music,
wrong one. All
Exactly.
interpretations are on the table.
isn't it absolutely incredible when you are listening to music and like we're listening to you just play you feel like on a new level high
Yeah.
as a fan, as a listener, as an artist. So I love that you've used this word. It
Thank
means
you.
so much.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a place we all agree we want to get to.
Yes.
And a way we want to feel. And how we all get there is up to each person, but we all agree on the destination.
Yes. And we're going to meet back in June at the Budweiser Stage. Keith, any messages for your Canadian fans?
Just psyched to come back, and thank you for embracing the album the way that you all have. It only came out in September, and already, even at the club the other night, there was so many requests for songs off the album, from Chuck Taylor's to Go Home With You to so many songs. So it's really exciting to get that response.
Thank you very much for
Yeah,
taking the
my
time
pleasure.
out and joining the birthday morning here at Hot Country Mornings with me, Tracy Lynn, and Keith Urban. I can't say that enough. Okay. Thanks, guys.